Forget moves like Jagger. No offense, Mick. But if you're anything like me, you wanted to have moves like Judith Jamison. Her contributions to the world of dance have been nothing short of iconic. She's received a National Medal of Arts, a Kennedy Center honor, and a special tribute from First Lady Michelle Obama at the White House. Judith Jamison's signature moves aren't just timeless, they're more relevant than ever. The work is legendary, the leader an icon, with stars like Jasmine Guy and even Madonna studying there. The Alvin Ailey Dance Theater Company has blazed a trail for over 60 years as one of the first to nurture and showcase the talents of Black dancers. And Judith Jamison has been there since the early days, leaving a long-standing legacy of incredible performances, most notably the iconic masterpiece, Cry. The 15-minute solo became Judith's signature piece and helped her become an international star. Now in the new documentary, Judith helps pay tribute to the man who was her guiding force as an artist, the world-renowned Alvin Ailey. More than 30 years since his death, Alvin Ailey still remains one of the most visionary creators in dance history.
I wanted to do the kind of dance that could be done for the man on the streets, the people, that it was part of their culture. And that it was universal.
Please welcome the one and only Judith Jamison to the TAM fam. Judith, thank you so very much for being with us today.
How are you? It's so good to be with you. I'm a fan.
Listen, I'm doing better. Don't listen to have you, Judith Jamison, say that you're a fan. Do you understand?
Oh, yeah.
I'm a kid in Texas. My teacher, Ernestine Rose, who was a huge fan of yours, came to me and introduced me to you and Alvin Ailey all the way in Texas. And I remember the first time I even drove by the studio. I got that Friday feel-good goosebumps.
Oh, good. Good.
Just at the
But
very
that's what we're
sight
here
of it.
for.
Oh, my goodness.
You know, that's what Alvin had always told us, that we educate, we entertain, and we uplift. No matter what performance you go to, that's what you should be feeling when you see Ailey on tour. We'll be on tour, thank goodness. But yes, I'm so delighted that you got a chance to see the company, especially when you're a kid, and for us to connect now.
So, Judith, you know, it's incredible for me, again, a holiday tradition, seeing the Alvin Ailey dancers. But now you have this PBS documentary that's coming up. How was it to see the story told in such beautiful fashion as this documentary?
Oh, Jamila did such a fantastic job of directing this. We were talking about it the other day. This is his life in an intimate way that some of us didn't get a chance to really get into because he didn't want us to know certain things about him. He wanted us to only come unencumbered to the stage without any trauma that he happened to be going through. So we were free to dance. He loved dancers. But with this documentary, you get a chance to see what made his wheels turn into this genius of a choreographer, and to be able to make Revelations, a classic, and then you know Revelations, a classic that's been done, you know, since 1960. We've been doing that piece, and of course, you know, we're doing the 50th anniversary of the dance that I did. Oh my goodness, called Cry. They're masterpieces that he made, masterpieces, and it was always the joy and the love of the craft that he wanted us to be involved in, you know, and bring our entire selves to the stage so that we could connect with you.
You know, that's what is so incredible. You talked about the trauma that he'd experienced, but turning it into joy and inspiration. Also with you and Cry, you performing it 1971 for the very first time. It's an immediate sensation. But as Alvin said, it was a story for Black women and the story of us that turned into this iconic piece that you performed.
The first time. The only reason I'm here with you on the show today, I have to say this, is because it's still being performed by some of the most divine dancers in the company. That tradition has been going on since 1971. We pass it on and pass it on and pass it on, and they get better. That's constant stimatu. They get better. They have more stamina. They have more information. They're extraordinary artists that are doing it now, and I'm so proud of them. And some of them I don't have anything to do with it. I still don't teach it all the time. They pass it on themselves. So that light and that love is passed along.
You know, I know that passing that light and love is so important to you. As I said, we are celebrating the things that make us feel good on this day. You know, knowing your challenges as a woman, as an African-American woman dancer, and going on to be creative director, when you look in the mirror now, do you understand why we weep literally when we see you? It's like, this is Judith Jamison. You are, I mean, the pages of Essence magazine, my whole life, you know, seeing you walk down the street with such elegance and grace. At this point in your journey, have you accepted your full impact on us?
More or less. I'm grateful. Let me put it that way. I'm grateful. I've had a life that's very blessed. And whenever someone says they remember seeing me, or they know the dance, or they know the Alvin Ailey American Dance Theater, that's a blessing for me. That means that his idea of what dance could do for people, uplift, educate, entertain, hello, beautiful man, Alvin Ailey, could then be sustained through his dancers and through this entire organization. Because I'm sitting in the 88,000 square foot building that was built for us, a permanent home, the Joan Wild Center for Dance. Come on by, Tamron.
Listen, I pass it, full disclosure, every day on the way to the studio, and I still get that great feeling. And when I see you, I can't help but smile. You bring such joy to me, just the image of you alone, let alone everything else that you do.
Thank you.